see. Felix speak with. Seteth of all people.
May I help you, Seteth?
Finally noticed me, I see. Good to see that you are so dedicated to your training.
Do you have need of my sword?
No, this is not a military matter. I would like to discuss the distance you seem to be keeping from the others.
Distance? I don't follow.
I have noticed that you like to keep others at arm's length, and in most cases, quite a bit further.
Keeping a close eye on me. They don't share my values, that's all.
Is that why you train alone? Because your friends do not share your values?
You seem displeased. I suppose you're going to tell me, to defeat your enemies, you must have dependable allies.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but having good relationships with your allies is essential in combat. I am sure you realize that it is easier to bond with people when you interact with them more. There are limits to what one person can do alone. Great things cannot be achieved without allies.
You sound like my father. You're saying it's in my own interest to make friends?
To put it simply, yes. As much as you possibly can. To be honest, I envy you, because I know what it is like to not have many people to call friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that. There are so many devout believers.
I am talking about friends. People to speak with on equal terms. You have many friends here. You should take care to attend to them.
I'll consider your advice, but I'm not usually one to change my mind.
To be young.
Oh, wow. Yep, a number of characters have... I'll keep doing these while Wander's away. Yeah, I find that interesting with Felix. I mean, he really does value self-improvement and strength over so much. He was calling Sylvain as being frivolous and squandering his potential. But Seteth was trying to remind him, you do need others. You can't just be the lone wolf. I think that's what Felix's ability was, lone wolf. Let's see who Seteth can speak with. Oh, Flayn. You would think that his relationship with Flayn would have been an A, considering their father and daughter, but
Flayn! There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
You worry too much, brother.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern. I was so worried about you I nearly fainted.
Had that not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
That is a dangerous attitude. This world is full of peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand, I allowed you to enroll here only because I thought it best for your safety.
I am very much aware of that. You wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and you are the very picture of innocence. But precisely because of these very fine qualities, I worry about your interactions with the others here. The youths of our army are particularly eccentric. As your brother, it is my duty to help you with any concerns you may have.
I do appreciate the offer, but all the students and professors have treated me exceptionally well.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
You worry far too much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
Are you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
Enough! I made it clear that nothing is wrong. I stand by my word. Well, there is one concern that comes to mind.
What is it? Tell me. I will help however I can.
There is a certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
tendency's
What
been
was Flayn
had.
getting at just now? Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and... was there something else? No matter. Fear not, Flayn. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
Did he just
She
forget
broke
that?
him. She reset his brain so he wouldn't have to face the consequences of his actions.
I think the only thing you missed while you were away is Seteth was trying to tell Felix about the value of friendship.
And Felix was like, no.
Felix is like, but none of the other people work as hard as I do, and I'm much better off alone. You can't change my mind.
That was maximum dadage there, though.
But I was
Wow.
surprised that Flayn and Seteth didn't have an A-rank relationship, but oh well. I suppose he has been rather oppressive.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind. You ended up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly. That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Seteth. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
Hey, Seteth. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
We're almost done. Just 3 more. Maybe 4.
Hey, Alois! Looks like you're done for the day. Care to join me in the dining hall?
Ah, Catherine, how could I refuse?
Nothing like a good drink. I feel better already. The grub's not bad either.
I'm a little bit disappointed that their support conversation was like, done for the day. You want to join me for a meal? Sure! And then they just go, have a sweet meal, fist bump, and then leave. Just saying nothing to each other. And that's every single mission, but it's like, hey Alois, I'm done for the day. You want to go fight some dragons together? Sure! Just like picture them fighting the dragons, fist bump, and then leave. I don't know. Oh well.
This is the perfect way to end a long day of work.
I couldn't agree more. It feels like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. It's at times like this, when worldly worries fall away, that I can really live in the moment. It's intoxicating.
Worldly worries, live in the moment. Look who's suddenly waxing poetic. Wait, you feel intoxicated before you've had a drop of booze? Talk about a lightweight.
Hello! Just the man I was looking for.
Ah, yes. Were you the fellow selling ancient coins?
Yes, sir. Since our meeting at the antique shop yesterday, I got my hands on something new. Here we are. Look at this magnificent coin. Do you see the engraving? It's the crest of House Karen, one of the kingdom's most prominent noble families. It's an exceptionally rare piece, commissioned by a hero 1,000 years ago.
By a hero? 1,000 years ago? I'll take it. How much do I owe you?
For a collector such as yourself, sir, I'm happy to offer it at a discounted price. Let's see, that'll be...
Hold on. Stop trying to swindle my friend. You're claiming a hero from House Karen had their crest engraved on this coin. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Tell me, as a collector of antiques, are you familiar with this piece? It's a legendary sword.
Uh-oh.
Ma'am, please, keep your nose out of my...
And from House Karen.
What? Is that Thunderbrand? That's not possible. It couldn't be.
You are familiar with it. Excellent. Perhaps you know how cleanly it slices through liars and sheets.
Ah!
Ah! You're saying that whole story was a lie?
I thought it was obvious.
Last conversation. Hurrah.
Mission accomplished. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Yes. Let's.
What's wrong? You don't seem like your usual self.
Oh, I'm still the same old Alois. Come on, let's head back before nightfall.
Don't try to hide it. You're making it obvious.
Shamir, can I ask you a stupid question?
That depends on how stupid it is.
You're a skilled sniper. You've completed countless missions. And in the process, you've taken countless lives.
Correct. And your point?
After a mission, do you ever think about the people you killed?
Never.
I see. Well, I guess that's the best way, huh? There's no point dwelling on it.
After all the lives you've taken, why worry about it now?
I've got everything packed up. I'm going to head back now. You should head home as well, before it gets too dark.
What a tiresome man.
Oh god, we are finally done. Halluchmucula. It's not a thing, but I'm making it. Let's go. Protecting Garreg Mach. We just spent like an hour
My thank you so much.
just doing that.
Though plans to resist the Empire are still being devised by the Alliance Army, the Imperial Army has already anticipated their next move. An Imperial vanguard just outside Garreg Mach, led by General Randolph, begins to advance with the aim of toppling the monastery once again.
See, they're doing the whole Randolph.
Mm-hmm. I'm really curious where the Imperial students would have shown up in this.
Would they have been the other commanders, or would this Randolph guy
I think
have
Randolph
still been
would
around?
still be there, but they might help? I don't know. Anyway, I apologize that took for freaking ever. At the same time, some of the moments were pretty good. Some I've just totally forgotten already.
I thought the ones with Bernadetta.
Bernadetta and Raphael.
They were cute.
Okay, units. Time to actually take things seriously. And bring Bernadetta along, because she's actually pretty amazing. I almost feel like we should pick our the characters that we use entirely based on personality more than anything else. So Flayn is finally a Gremory. Raphael, Lysithea. Dorothea, just because power. Let's see, so I can fit 3 more on this. Felix. Yeah. Oh, right. Do not forget the wall. I need 1 more. As people have pointed out, my representation of dudes is kind of bad.
I mean, you could have Lorenz or Sylvain.
Let's take stock of characters. So I have 1 archer, 1 swordsmaster, 1 wall, 2 Gremories, grappler, dancer, paladin. Get Bernadetta her passability. It's very helpful. Got it. We have Cyril.
Alright, you didn't have Claude with you, did you? Or
No, we
Claude...
automatically have Claude.
You already automatically have Claude, okay.
I mean, Seteth is pretty dang gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring Petra. She's pretty good. Oh, right. And we want to do supports. Have Dad. Have Lorenz. Have Ignatz. There we go. That should work.
Okay.
Let's see. And then units... Combat arts? Bernadetta. Instead of Deadeye... Wait, let's get rid of Night Dealer. Trade that out for... What does this do? Oh, prevents the enemy from moving. That's really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
High crit, powerful sword attack, good against flyers. What about this? This is based on their decks. Interesting. Also get her Diamond Axe. Well, we don't really need Helm Splitter. Let's just trade it for Diamond Axe. There's also Shove. And then Smite. Let's see, Draining Blow. Ooh, attacking unit recovers HP equal to 50% of the damage dealt. That's actually really good. Huh, personal combat art. But what? Oh, Thunderbrand only. So I'd have to use Thunderbrand for that one. Keep that in mind. Let's get rid of Monster Piercer for Lance Jab. Might not be very good. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Finesse Blade. Based on their decks. Give her Curse Shot. Okay, Seteth is good. What about these two? Curse Shot is good. Smash is good. Nope, these are all good. Swap is useless. Oh boy. I totally forgot. I have an insane amount of these things. Actually, Draining Blow is pretty good. I don't care much for Grounder. Windsweep? Enemies cannot counter. I have no idea which of these are particularly good. Amount of avoidance, but I don't know if I need that. Let's keep around Bane of Monsters for the time being. Not that I will ever probably use it. Those are some combat arts. I have a lot of them. I have too many of them. Let's see. Do we do sword? I haven't been training sword lately. I should probably go back to just pure training on sword. Leave fist for later. Deathblow...
I mean, your primary weapon is a sword. The ancient weapon.
Yeah, not that that matters too much. Defiant strength. With authority. Honestly, these are probably fine. What I care more about is people like Claude. Let's trade this out for maybe not Lancebreaker. Using Axe. Ooh. It's not that helpful. Counterattack at chasing foes. We'll grab that. Bernadetta. Pass. What does this do? Pass through spaces occupied by foes. Oh. Well, yeah, that's really freaking good. Oh, and he doesn't have anything better. Yeah, you only earn these by mastering classes. What is Pavese? Seeing as we just unlocked that. Let's reduce sword axe brawling damage by half. Trigger equals to the... That's pretty good. You know what? She doesn't need the extra 5 HP. I'm sorry, Shell. It's just if I'm going to be taking things slightly more seriously, I should probably...
I'll be asleep until the battle commences.
Okay, I'm sorry. Because these are management things that I haven't done. But her. Is Aegis? What does Aegis do? Oh, magic damage by half. That's pretty good. She has steel. Oh. Wait. What the hell? I just realized we're missing some characters. Chell.
What?
Where's Ash?
Oh, have we never gotten Ash back?
Yeah, he didn't come back.
Go down. You're right. We haven't seen Ash since the time skip.
Oh, he comes back in like 2 chapters. Okay, he's plot relevant. Are there any other characters like that? Because, like, who am I missing?
I can't think of any other ones.
Yeah,
except for
I
the
can't
ones
either.
that are forced to be with the opposing teams. Dimitri, Didu, Hubert, Edelgard. Obviously Rhea, but we never had her as part of our team anyway. We don't know what's become of her. There's redheaded dude, but I don't know if he ever officially joined us.
Who?
Gilbert.
No,
Father
he never
to
joined
Annette.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes Lysithea considerably beefier. Oh, I guess Flayn is actually kind of not durable. I'll have to work on that. Who's slow? Raphael. I have a bunch of these usable items here. Let's see. And I haven't been sure who to use them on. I'll have to... So you can actually farm these items, which is kind of nice. I figured I'd use that to up his speed stat, because his speed stat is pretty bad. Actually, so is Hilda's, now that I'm looking at it. Let's see, what's Bernadetta's biggest issue? She's not very durable. Her dexterity is insane. What is dexterity even used
What's
for?
her crest?
Ah, hit rate and crits. What's her crest? Indec.
Ah.
Weapons to strike twice, which is actually pretty good. Seeing as we've determined that we really like Bernadetta, just because her freaking support conversations are hilarious, let us turn her into Monster Archer. Let's see. Luck, Charm. Let's see. What else do we have? You know what? Doesn't matter. I can do the rest of this later. I just wanted to beef up some people before this. Let's see. Begin the battle? Yes. Probably should have paid attention to... a couple of things.
The Knights of Seiros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
So, the enemy intends to use their overwhelming numbers to defeat us. Let's fight fire with actual fire.
Report. The enemy has entered the periphery of Garreg Mach.
If they reach the interior, the enemy will take the monastery. Drive them back immediately.
Oh, the entire right side is just gone.
Yep.
Anyway.
Shall we?
Hey, wall. Wait, hold on. Probably better to actually have Flayn go first. It's a nice outfit for her. I just wish the colors weren't peach. Like, I'm so confused why it's peach
Child's play.
for like half of these characters.
A bit disappointing.
Anyway,
I've liked all the choral
and Axe.
music lately.
What was that?
I've liked the choral music lately.
Yeah. Gambit. Oh, hi.
We will help.
Oh, nice.
I've got an idea.
Oh my god! That's really strong!
Don't get used
Holy
to this.
crap! Oh, good luck,
What's my
Wall.
strategy?
Let's see. Do these people even need help? Not really.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna hang out. I guess we'll blast a barricade.
That was meant to help you, though.
Help me. Ha!
My orders?
I guess I should probably, box these people off. Oh, they all have to come past... The main issue is there's archers in this mix. And... Actually, are there?
Yeah, there are a
Not
couple.
immediately. I'm trying to figure out who exactly is targeting...
At the ready.
Claude.
The ones that are targeting Claude right now are lance-wielding Pegasus
fighting.
and cavalrymen. But there's a archer behind. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Get rid of these two.
Time for your last dance.
Oh, that's a big one.
Nice.
Winning is
That
what
should
matters.
hit the other guy next to him,
Hey,
yeah?
look at you.
Oh.
Yep.
But for 20 HP.
I do this for all
Not
of
enough
us.
to knock him out, but close.
Wait. Oh, no. For a second I thought she was capable of, like, hitting somebody really freaking far away. I mean, technically true. Oh, hey. Low chance to hit. I might want to buff her dex so she can just deadeye things from super far away.
Aw. She missed.
Sadly, yes. But that's okay. Alright. And turn. I'm just gonna let them come at me here.
What? That strange battle flag is... But isn't our enemy the Church of Seiros?
They didn't have enough soldiers with just the church, so they upped their numbers by joining with those filthy rogues. It doesn't matter what flag they fly. They're nothing more than a mob. We'll destroy them all.
Oh, they have ballistas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I want to put everybody in this, like, fighting cube is it is by and far the best way to farm,
You got yourself killed.
friendship
All the
points.
friendship stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because they get bonuses for, like, every adjacent ally.
Alright, next.
Oh, did his sword break? Or did he just kill him? Oh, he just killed him in one swing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, go away!
Just more reinforcements.
Allied soldiers are making preparations for the plan. Protect them.
Fine. Hi.
Here is something to believe in.
Well, that works.
It's going to plan.
You're just on a horse casting magic.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh, she gets a lot of casts. Yep.
I cannot lose.
Is it? What's the class again? Dark Knights.
Dark Knight, of course.
Dark Knights are pretty fun. The extra mobility will come in handy. Okay, Bernadetta. Training bow, that guy. Oh yeah. Still gotta work on our accuracy though.
Pretty good,
She got that one.
I will prevail.
Petra. Enough, yep.
You are in my way.
Ooh, that was quite the flip.
Yeah, they're really grabbing some of the old animations. I absolutely hated the
I find strength to carry on.
I absolutely hated the animations in Fire Emblem Awakening. Like I felt like they were kind of lame, and I was kind of disappointed by that. And especially like when it came to critical hits and so on and so forth.
Destroy you.
And they've definitely like
I'm not dying
recaptured some of that old magic in a really good way. Let's see. Claude. Oh.
Let's make this quick.
Leave it to me.
Hey, you haven't used much of that force yet, but we'll get there.
I haven't used much of the who what?
That force.
No chance.
The cube.
Oh. I mean, mostly I'm just... You mean like keeping all my characters together?
No. It's just that not many of them had the opportunity to fight.
We'll see.
I
I see. That's what you mean. Yeah.
Actually, just really Lysithea at this point.
Yep. To be fair... Oh, right. She's got dance. Huh. I gotta remember, since she's a dancer, she actually has some options here.
My moment has arrived.
Let's just use Claude to plow through the archers
We're all
real
desperate,
quick.
aren't we? The weak fall, the strong live.
This is stacked.
You're amazing.
I can wait there. Yeah, I'd like to use Lysithea more. Unfortunately, she actually has to moonlight as a healer. That's kind of wasteful. Mainly because... Oh! We didn't bring, the other healer along. What's her face?
Oh, Mercedes?
Yeah, I was thinking
Or
Marianne. It's
Marianne.
like, no, that's the wrong one. But yeah, I didn't bring Mercedes along. Okay. Dance for Claude.
Sorry.
What kind of dance was that?
That was a weird one. Into the bushes, Claude. Well, time for Claude to become broken overpowered by just soaking up all the EXP.
fitting outcome.
Mobility really does make a massive difference.
You have a I'm forgetting. Duck-headed woman? Was it?
Oh.
Waiting for us.
Too easy.
Worry about it all day.
Why are you remembering that?
Piece of cake.
It's the bushes of love. You're hiding
Oh.
in the bushes. Hiding in the bushes for us. Hiding in the bushes of love.
You got
Your
yourself.
brave lance is scary, but Claude is scarier.
I really like those. What do they call it? The bad lip reading.
Yeah, they're fun.
Hold a grudge
Actually hit
if
Claude.
you must. We're all desperate, aren't we?
There's a lot of dudes. We should probably pull back. Check out the archers, though. Alp. Everything got scary. Okay, Lysithia. No, we can just break those barricades, which is inconvenient and stupid. Farewell, barricade. I would like to. You too. Oh, she can't move there. Right? Looks like Claude solos. Well, if I move her here, she can blast that guy. Well, that's handy. Yeah, giving her that staff that just drastically increases her range is so satisfying.
Well, it is associated with her house, so one of her crests that is black, not house.
It's the oh right. He can rally.
Thanks.
Strength. I could have her dance. Probably should have her dance, but heal Claude instead.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Is there anyone even over there?
Is there any what who?
Anyone over on the left at all?
There's like a couple of enemies. It's not much. It's also very wooded, which is wildly inconvenient for getting through. I probably should have put my flyers on this side, but it happens.
One to remember. Strength never betrays.
Apparently he just has like a silly growth, a speed growth. What is that?
Watch and learn.
Ah. It's like the magic artillery right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering what that was about. Please, sir.
So you're going to be fending them off with one group and then probably aiming for... Was it Roland or Rudolph or Randolph or... I forget his name.
Yeah. I mean, that's ideally the plan. Not enough. I gotta work on her speed. Yeah, she has trouble outspeeding some of these characters.
I could learn from that.
What's the speed difference? 37 to 21. Oh yeah, that would do it. Holy crap, that is a speed differential. And also explains some things. Let's see. Move here. Can I just blast that guy to Kingdom Come from this distance? Yes, I can. It is satisfying.
No time to slow down.
Okay. Move her there. Take on that guy. And Claude go. Claude can almost just get up in there. I should still give some people opportunities for EXP. Because it'd be bad if...
There's also the yellow EXP on the ground.
There's the yellow... Oh, the yellow EXP? So that's actually less useful for me.
Okay.
So, effectively, what I want to do is use every battle as an opportunity to raise their skills and class mastery. And that yellow stuff on the ground does not raise it at all. It's actually quite frustrating.
You forced my hand. You haven't earned.
I am so glad I gave him that battalion. It hurts his damage, but it's so worth it. Right, buff. You know what? Let's dance for Dorothea. It's such a weird
Looks like
dance.
some kind of weird rumble, like, you know, when you're rolling your arms together.
All of my
and she
future...
bends over and then right goes up and... So, I don't know, it's bizarre.
It was not as worth it as I wanted it to be. Oh well. Go get him, Claude. Let's see. Into the bush with you. Oh, that's some range. Let's hope that's not fatal. If it is, I apologize. Anyway, get him dead. Oh boy. Not fatal, but these suckers are tank men. Well, good luck, Claude. I believe in you.
Problem is, he's so close to the main force of the enemy. And
Yeah,
they're on the move.
most of them can't reach him, actually. He's far enough away.
Uh-oh, Flayn is getting ballisted.
Well, they're not doing a very good job of it. These guys are more concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Another
Only
victory.
because they've got some rang. I attempt to hit the Claude. He's actually really
A
dodgy.
fitting outcome.
So what are your hopes for the war, or the outcome of this war?
What was that?
What are the hopes for that you have for the campaign to defeat the Empire?
I mean, realistically, my overall expected game plan is that, let's see, 1 second. Probably knows Radu, this guy. Give me your HP! Thank you.
Child's play.
She does not have a whole lot of attack spells, does she? Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, let's go back to sword work. We might as well get that up to S rank or something.
Tides.
Let's see. Expected plan for the plot. It's an interesting question, largely because...
Or what are you hoping for in regards to reclaiming the lands that were taken by the Empire and stuff?
I don't think this is possible. But, like, I would hope that we'd, like, run up through the kingdom.
I believe I can.
You mean Fargus?
Yeah, kind of. And, like, link up with,
Dimitri and Deru?
yeah. Because, like, I'm sure we're gonna end up fighting Dimitri or something. Like, that seems inevitable, given the situation.
But if he's given the opportunity to join, why would he fight the protagonist unless he thinks the world is too far gone?
Yeah.
Or that the church is evil.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll get there, but, like, I guess part of it is I truly, really wish they had,
He was led to believe that Edelgard, Asaph, had his father assassinated, but it could have been the church. That seems a little underhanded for them.
You know what? No matter what, they're going for Lysithea. Lysithea should be fine here.
I'll make you proud.
I guess it's one of those where I really
How
wish
about a curtsy?
Dimitri and Claude and Edelgard had acted more like friends the entire
Yeah, we
game.
never got to see them interact really, except
No,
for the
you didn't.
competitions.
Like, that's actually one of my consistent grumps about this game. Is that you pretty much, except for that first, like, couple of, like, first month or two, you almost never see Claude even so much as speak to anybody else, let alone vice versa. Or the main character. And it feels weird.
Axe thrower, huh?
Because, like, they didn't have to interact that often, but, like, it would have actually felt better. Just, oh.
We're prepared for the fire attack. Now we just need to draw the enemy's attention. You can't defeat us with that many soldiers? The Imperial Army is doomed without a capable general.
Quiet! Don't think you'll get away with mocking me. Attack! Make sure they never speak again!
Ah! Hi! They're cheating!
Whoa!
No! Ah!
Changed up the positions.
A fire attack! The damage is too great. We can't fight anymore. All units retreat! I'll take on our pursuers! Carry away the injured soldiers!
Finally, does that mean we're gonna be able to kill him?
Maybe.
If we let them escape, they'll come back to attack later. We have to take them out.
What? You just firebombed your own people. You firebombed your own position. Why would you do this? What were you smoking? Your scheme. It was a bad scheme. We were standing there.
Did it actually damage everyone?
No. I'm still calling him out.
The whole lack of friendly fire business.
I know, like, we're totally fine. It's just a matter of just like, in any reasonable situation that wasn't a video game.
It was meant to be.
There would have been collateral damage.
Like, straight up.
Amazing.
Bernadetta was just standing in a fire, like this one or something. It's just like, in any other world, that would have been a big issue. But not this one. Luckily. Dance.
I really hope it's not a situation where the named characters keep escaping.
I don't think so. I think we kill him this time around.
You haven't earned my pity.
Oh, the ground damages you if you end up on it.
I fight and grow stronger. Only natural.
Oh yeah, fiery floor causes damage each turn. No effect on flyers. Damn it, Claude! Could have firebombed their, like, current position. Ah. It's really also not that big of a deal. I'm so dumb.
Oh! It's done.
Do you have a headache or something?
I am just
Really
leaning.
tired?
And I don't know if it's these chairs or lack of sleep.
I was really bushed earlier too. Like, while I was playing Oxygen Not Included, I actually ended up having to stop because I was just like
success.
Tired.
I think really we need to be exercising and walking, and because ultimately, even though we're not, by not having strenuous exercise, I could only imagine that one's heart would become weaker and weaker until even sedentary activities that you would have normally been alert for suddenly make you shut down. Do you know what I mean?
True. No. I think we're still a little young for that to, like, truly start hitting us.
Yeah, but we're gonna be approaching 30, and you never know. And
True.
Ultimately, they say you should be having a brisk walk or something at least 30 minutes every day. So
That is true.
We haven't even been doing that.
Morning walks would be good.
We can't just return home like this.
Teach, look out! They're after your head!
Mm-hmm. Defeat the enemy commander. Now, what makes the Pegasus different from the Wyvern in regards to
that's
stats?
I think that's a Falcon Knight as
Yeah.
opposed to a Pegasus Rider.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically Pegasus
yourself
versus
killed.
Wyverns, or Wyverns,
They call them Wyverns here. I
Okay.
prefer saying Wyvern, but in this game they call them Wyverns.
So they have higher spell
My
resistance.
house. For justice.
Well, he's dead.
I will not be defeated.
I was gonna collect some items.
Mother.
Oh well.
Please. I'm so...
Even he has the weird peachy colored armor.
I mean, their faction's red, but eh.
Yeah, but it's like black and
Those
red.
Imperial troops are really something. Looks like we'll face a lot of resistance in the future.
Woohoo! Hopefully that struck a blow to the Empire.
Nah. We still got like tons of missions left.
Phew, nice work. We won without much incident, thanks to all of you.
Now the enemy knows we're on the move. What do you plan to do?
I intend to ask the Alliance Lords to share some troops with us to bolster our forces.
I will speak plainly. No matter whom we beseech for reinforcements, our envoys will inevitably pass through Gloucester territory. My father is being cautious not to give the Empire a pretext to intervene. Therefore, he is unlikely to allow even envoys to pass through.
Why not request reinforcements from the kingdom?
Ah.
I guess I haven't told you yet, Teach. The kingdom isn't in a position to be sending anyone reinforcements. After losing King Lambert during the tragedy of Dusker, a regent had been handling its politics. But then, there was a bloody coup. The regent and Prince Dimitri both. Apparently the whole family was killed. All bladed territory, including the kingdom capital, is being ruled by those who are cooperating with the Empire. The kingdom is no more. It's now called the Fargus Dukedom. The vast majority of the former kingdom lords bent a knee to the overwhelming power of the Empire and the Dukedom, and now fall under their jurisdiction. Some who formerly held power are continuing to resist, but it would be difficult for them to regain it.
Oh hey, I can think of one person who we can ask for reinforcements. Someone whose territory is really close and who's on good terms with Claude. Ah, the hero of Daphne, I presume.
I've seen her before, and she does seem to be reliable.
You're talking about Judith, right? I bet she would lend us a hand.
She seems strong.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, you've met her once before, Teach. She's a fearsome one-woman army. She did a lot for me, even before I was recognized as the heir to House Regan. I don't like the idea of owing her more than I already do, but given the current situation, sacrifices must be made. I'll reach out to her. As for the rest of you, prepare for our next battle. Hey, Teach. How are you feeling? Does anything feel strange at all?
Nothing in particular.
Good. I still vividly remember you suddenly collapsing and passing out after you went through those changes. But maybe that's not a concern now that you've spent 5 long years napping. Your command bringing my schemes to life. That's just how we fight best.
Any word from Judith?
I was feeling sluggish.
Not yet, but there's no need to worry. That woman adores me. Once we've bolstered our forces, it'll finally be time to start taking decisive action. But I wonder, do you really think Rhea is still alive?
She's alive.
I think so too. It's hard to imagine the death of someone as important as her staying a secret. I wonder where she is and what she's doing.
You hope she's alive?
All I know is that I still have a lot of questions I need to ask her. About the true history of Creststones and Heroes' relics, and the truth behind the legend of Seiros and Nemesis. She has secrets. Too many of them for my comfort. Considering the state of the world, it's suspicious. You must be curious about what was done to you and what her plans were for you, right? And you never did learn about your mother, did you? None of our doubts will ever be cleared unless we hear these answers from Rhea herself. In that sense, I absolutely hope Rhea is still alive. But as far as Fódlan goes, I do wonder what a world without Rhea would look like.
World without Rhea?
The majority of people in Fódlan believe in the Seiros faith that Rhea preaches. That's why they accept the noble system as if it were the only option, and refuse to associate with those who believe in anything else. That closed-minded philosophy is the reason why Fódlan's throat is locked tight. But if you remove the archbishop who strictly advocates that doctrine, that worldview is no longer an absolute. There's room for free thought. The leadership of the church would undoubtedly fall to you, and you would hold the power to change the shape of the faith, of the world. Then, for the first time, people would truly be free to think for themselves, to decide what's right and what's wrong. Honestly, I believe Edelgard is probably hoping to achieve something very similar. But her methods require too much bloodshed. That's not something the world can get behind. Anyway, the best thing we can do is find Rhea and hear what she has to say. Oops. I guess I've been going on for a while now. Sorry about that. You should get some rest.